Hello 11th standard business math students. Today in chapter 1 matrices and determinants, the continuation of the definitions. Again, here we are going to see multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. What is multiplication of a matrix by a scalar? Scalar, we know it is a number, isn't it? So here as per the definition, if k is a scalar, then the scalar multiplication of a by the scalar is nothing but going to be k into a. That is, each and every element is going to be multiplied by the scalar. See the example. A 1, 2, 4. So how many rows and how many columns we have got? 2 rows and 3 columns. So the order is going to be 2 into 3. And what is the scalar? It is going to be 2. So each element is going to be multiplied by 2. Okay. That is what is the meaning of scalar multiplication. So when you multiply each element by 2, what do you get? And cross out all these ones so that it will be easy for you to understand. So here 1 into 2 is going to be 2, 2 into 2 is going to be 4, and 2 into 4 is going to be 8. Similarly, 2 into 3 is 6, minus 4 and 16. This is going to be your 2e. So whatever scalar is given, it is multiplied by every element of the given matrix is called the scalar matrix. Multiplication of a scalar. Next, negative of a matrix. What is negative of a matrix? Negative of any number for 2, what is the negative of 2? It's going to be minus 2. Similarly, for any matrix A, the negative is going to be minus A. The same as we applied for scalar, it is going to be multiplied by minus 1. Each and every element is multiplied by a minus. Okay. Instead of minus, I am saying as a minus 1. Okay. So what is the change here? You are going to do 2 into minus, minus 2, minus into minus plus, so plus 5, then minus 7. 0 remains the same, minus 5 and minus 6. So 0 doesn't mean even if it is plus or minus, it's the same. So we need not put any sign for 0. Whereas for the other elements, if it is plus, it is changed into minus, and if it is minus, it is converted into plus. That is the meaning of a negative of a matrix. Equality of matrices. When do we say two matrices are equal? So two matrices A and B are said to be equal if they have the same order and their corresponding elements are equal. So for order for this, how many rows? 2 rows, and how many columns? 3. Similarly here also 2 rows and 3 columns. Now first condition is okay. What is the second condition? Corresponding elements are equal. So first element is 2, second minus 5, 7, 7. Second row 0, 0, 5, 5, 6, 6. So here we can say the A and B are equal. Okay. Addition and subtraction of matrices. In addition and subtraction of matrices, you should consider one important point. What is that? M cross N for A and B, isn't it? So both, here A is given as M cross N and B is given as M cross N. So both for A as well as B, both the order should be equal. Then only you can add or subtract. Suppose if we get A as 2 into 3 and B as 3 into 2, we cannot add or subtract. So what do you mean by this? If A is 2 into 3, then B also should be 2 into 3. For example, you take the above example itself. A equal to 2 minus 5, 7, 0, 5, 6. And let B equal to 1, 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 1. So here your order is 2 into 3, and here also your order is 2 into 3. So when you add A plus B, what do you get? Corresponding element. 2 plus 1, 3. Minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. 7 plus 1 is 8. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 5 plus 0 is 5. And 6 plus 1 is 7. This is going to be your A plus B. What is A minus B? It's nothing but a minus sign should come in front of B. Okay. So in front of B, when you take minus inside, all these will become, this will become minus, this will become minus, this will become minus. Actually, this is going to be minus B. This will become plus, and this will become minus. Now when you add A plus B, what will you get? 2 minus 1, 1, minus 5 minus 2, minus 7, 7 minus 1, 6, and 0 plus 1 is 1, 5 plus 0 is 5, and 6 minus 1 is 5. What I have done is, for B, I have changed the sign of B and then I have added with A. That's the only easiest way to minus one matrix from the other matrix. Just take the minus. We have already seen, isn't it? Negative of a matrix. So you apply negative of the matrix and then add both the matrix with the corresponding sign. That's all. Multiplication of matrices. Similarly, as we had a condition for addition and subtraction, for multiplication also we have got a condition. Suppose A order is m cross n and B order should be n cross p. That is, number of columns in A should be equal to number of rows in B. Then only we can multiply these matrices where n and n get cancelled and the result will be as m into p. That is what they have stated. When can you multiply matrices, two matrices? A is m cross p and B is p cross n. Then the product AB is C of order m cross n. So this p and this p get cancelled, you get m cross n. Okay. Now actual multiplication we are not going to see here. Next, going to transpose of a matrix. What is transpose of a matrix? Of order m cross n, the transpose of A denoted by AT. That is, you have to superfix that T up above A and order n cross m. You consider this order is m cross n, and for the transpose it is just vice versa n cross m. So here you have got A as 2 into 3. Okay. So the first column has been transferred to first row, second column has been transferred to second row, and third column has been transferred to third row. So now your order, how many rows are there? 3 rows and 2 columns, so 3 into 3. So here you have seen this order is 2 cross 3 and vice versa is 3 into 2. This is the transpose. Just you have to write in the vice versa. Either you can put column into rows or row into column. So row into column, you see 1, 2, 5, isn't it? This is going to be your first column. Similarly, 3, 4, 6 is the second row. That is going to be your second column. That's all. So both the ways it's the same, and this is denoted by AT and does A transpose. Next we are going to go to determinant. This is the starting of the position for the 11th syllabus. Determinant. What is determinant? To every square matrix A of order n with entries as real or complex numbers, we can associate a number called determinant of matrix A, and it is denoted by determinant A. That is modulus only. We have put the 2 bars, and here it is not modulus. It is read as determinant A or del. You can put the triangle symbol. So what is this? This is the general form of the matrix, and this order is going to be 2 into 2. So A11, A12, A21, A22. What they have done? They have multiplied A11 with A22 and subtracted A12 with A21. So this is this diagonal minus the opposite diagonal. That is the actual value, and here you are going to get only a scalar. So the value is always going to be a scalar. Okay, only a number. It can be any number, minus, plus, anything, whatever may it be, even a fraction or whatever it is, according to the numbers present in the determinant. And here, instead of this box bracket, here you put a straight line when you denote the determinant. So always a determinant is from the box bracket of the matrix, it is converted to the normal parallel lines. Okay, like this, as we put for the modulus, the single line. Okay, thank you, students.